Good evening.
Hello, I'm Laura.
And I'm Calum.
You're watching Three Crowns Live, the only way to enjoy and know what's going on in the city of Hull today, tomorrow and every other day.
We have a great show you've set up for today. We'll be bringing you loads of things that are going on in our city.
Firstly, we're exploring the boxing in Hull, but also the development of sports awareness in 2013 since the glorious Olympics of 2012. Then we'll have a little sports challenge.
We also have a live music performance by Dominic Hook. As we know, over the last few years, the city of Hull's become a very music-orientated place. So, just for you guys out there, we'll be having a chat with Dom on the cosy couch and see what he has to say about the local music scene.
We're also going to look at the local tourism and the Hull Fish Trail. We'll also be delving into the docks and the fishing industry that Hull was widely known for. We also have a fun game for our VT reporter Tom with Guess That Place.
As well as talking to local lady Nanette Thompson on her quest to learn the skills needed for the contact sport roller derby and how she hopes to be part of the new team Hull Angels Roller Dames.
Exciting stuff, so that's today's Three Crowns Live. Hope you enjoy the show because I'm sure we will.
As we all know, we're now in 2013. Last year was a great year for Great Britain.
It was indeed. We had the Queen's Diamond Jubilee and London held the Olympics. But more significantly, a young boxer named Luke Campbell got himself a gold post box, a gold telephone box and even won himself a gold medal. This achievement put the city of Hull on the map.
It was a great year indeed. Alex made a visit down to Luke's training ground, St Paul's Gym, based in the city centre, to see what goes on down there. Here he is.
We're with Mick Bromby, head coach of St Paul's Gym. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Thanks for spending some time with us today.
No problem.
A few questions I'd like to ask first. When was St Paul's actually established?
Approximately 1948, a lot of years ago.
I understand that St Paul's is heavily involved in the community with the youth of the city.
Yeah.
Can you explain a bit more
Well,
about
it always has been. I mean, we're a boxing gym, but we're not just a boxing gym. This what we're here is for everybody. Everybody, girls, boys, every nationality, all ages. It's a place for everyone to meet up, to work out, to be friends, to get fitter, faster and stronger.
Obviously, Luke Campbell, massive success at the Olympics. How do you feel about that, personally?
Yeah, I mean, personally, it's such a great role model for all the kids. I mean, I've been coaching 30 years this year, and obviously I've had some great kids for all the years. You know, Luke's the first that made it to the Olympics. I've had kids that nearly made it. He did it in final style, won a gold medal. And you know, it's not just at St Paul's, it's for everybody. You know, the kids that walk in the streets, the homeless, the kids without jobs. You know, if they listen and hear that name, it might give them some sort of, we can do something like that.
Okay, have you noticed, we mentioned, I've seen a couple of girls here today.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a rise in...
A massive rise, especially with Nicola Adams. Nicola won a gold medal in the Olympics, first time get female boxing. And yeah, I mean, it's going from strength to strength. We've got between probably over 80 to... Yeah, good 80 members of females, and quite a few of them now want to compete. So that is our next stage to build a female champion.
Boxing is considered quite a violent sport, maybe by a lot of people.
Yeah, they don't understand that.
Yeah. What would you say to someone who said that, who was maybe thinking that they wanted to come and train, and they're a bit worried about the fact that?
Yeah, I mean, what I do is come in the gym, see a session. Talk to the kids, talk to the parents that bring their sons and daughters, and you'll get a totally different side of what it's all about. You know, but it's all about life. It's all about discipline, you know, respect, skill, friends, you know, everything that life is all about. Okay, if you want to compete, you compete. We've got 253 members in this gym. We've probably got 60 that compete. But we don't turn anybody else away. We don't just say, sorry, we're a boxing gym, because we're not just a boxing gym. We're here for everybody.
So, what's next for St Paul's then? Do you want to just keep going as you are, or?
Yeah, we're looking at building actually. I mean, as you know, it seems like there's a few here tonight, but it's very quiet tonight. I mean, and what we need to get really now is a bigger building. So we've had a word with the council. We've got somebody who's helping at the moment. We're looking for a bigger building, and what I want to do on a personal part of life, not just to work with the able, but some of the people with, you know, the disabilities. I don't want to say disabilities, because they haven't got disabilities. You know, they've got a right to do everything what everybody else has got to do. And we've done some sessions, but obviously trying to get up the stairs, get them up in a wheelchair, whatever. I'd love to be on a ground floor, teaching everybody that wants to do sport. And it's basically in life, I think, if you say, well done, you're doing well, you feel good, don't you? You know, and that's what we're there for, you know, to progress people and make them happy, make them be able to look people in the eye and be confident, you know.
Also, going back to Luke, have you noticed, has there been a popularity boost in the actual gym? Obviously,
Massive.
must have.
Yeah, massive, especially from youngsters and mothers and fathers. They've seen it, how he conducts himself as a person, and they've all wanted to bring the kids to the gym.
Oh,
and to think, yeah, and there's hundreds of kids, I don't know how many young kids there is now, well over 100, 150 young kids in the gym, and they come from 4 or 5 years of age. You know, before it was never that young, but now it isn't. They listen, they're becoming disciplined, and I'm a bit of disciplinarian. That's the way I see things. There's rights and wrongs, and there's ways.
Wow, I didn't realise how intense the boxing training process actually was. Now we've seen inside a real boxing gym. Let us talk to a real boxer. Adrian, who trains beside Luke Campbell.
Welcome to Adrian. Thanks for coming in. Have a chat with us.
You're welcome.
Right, so obviously building up to the Olympics, you saw and trained with Luke pretty much every other day, at least. There was a pretty tough run, building up. As many people know, we're into the sport, and a lot of top professional names came through the amateur scene in the Olympics, like Lennox Lewis. Of course, we've got Audley Harrison, Mike Tyson. Did you think Luke had what it took to take it all the way and get that gold medal?
Yeah, definitely. He was always training in the gym, hitting it hard, hitting the punch bags hard as well. Always on the treadmill, always running. He was always lifting weights. You could just see dedication that he wanted to make it to London. And he did, and obviously he did very well, didn't he? Got the gold.
He did.
He did very well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly was a fantastic occasion, especially for Hull to produce a gold medalist. So, I mean, how about yourself? I mean, what got you into it? What made you think, I'm going to be a boxer? I want to get into that?
Well, my dad was a boxer in the 70s, so I used to go watch him train, go watch him fight. Then I became old enough to train, I was fighting. I went from strength to strength, got better. And then, so he's definitely a major influence. Then he's obviously more well known. Cassius Clay, the legend that he is. The Iron Fist that Mike Tyson.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so and all the different styles of boxing, take a bit from each one. And then I would just would borrow, add my own injection of myself.
Yeah, and just evolve the sport.
And evolve myself, and then...
Fantastic. I mean, obviously, we all saw, we all sat eagerly watching when Luke won and got his gold.
Yep.
I mean, do you have any inkling to follow maybe his footsteps, maybe compete and try and get into the next Olympics in Brazil?
Well, yeah, he's a few years ahead of me though, but yeah, he was telling me I should join. I should go to the 2012 Olympics. I was saying, no, I'm not ready. I wasn't confident enough to go.
Yeah.
I thought I had the ability, I just wasn't confident enough. But he told me to go, and since I seen him get the gold, I thought, you know what, I can do it. I want the gold, so I'm definitely going to Brazil.
Yeah,
that's 100% fact. Yeah, definitely.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and he's been doing a lot, so I should see him soon in the gym, I think, and tell him. Yeah.
Give you a few pointers.
Give him a few pointers.
Well, fantastic.
Teach him.
Yeah. Teach you a thing or two.
Yeah.
Well, it's great for you to come in. Thank you very much. Yeah. So we've got a little game set up for you. Obviously, we all saw Luke go out there and win gold. So we're going to test our very own boxer here. And so Laura's got a little game sorted.
As you know, to be an athlete, you have to be skilled, have quick reflexes, and have agility. So if you want to come up, and we'll see if we have that, shall we? We've got a state-of-the-art magnetic dartboard over here, so I'm sure you've used one before. Basically, you've got your free darts even, and we're going to have 2 rounds. Whoever wins the most points is the winner. So
fantastic.
Off you go. Good luck.
Bit of hand-eye coordination needed here.
30 points, not a bad start.
Don't judge me boxing on this.
50 points.
That's good.
80 points all in all. Oh, just missed it there. 8 points,
not a
bad
bad start at all. Not a bad start. Right.
Right, next up, Calum, see if you can beat 80.
Give this a go. Okay, let's try this.
Oh,
Lucky.
that was lucky. 20
a little
points.
bit of luck involved there, but
Yeah.
this is harder than it looks, Not like normal darts.
40 points.
Not bad. All right, come on, Laura. Show us what you've got.
Yeah, I'm not bad at darts, so I could do all right at this. Oh,
She says.
that would have been 60.
Oh, good shot. 60 points. And just out
just
60.
missed
Right.
it.
Come on, Adrian. Let's
See if I can.
see if you can
If
beat
you
that
actually-
last score.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it was.
Last time you scored 80, so it was a pretty good goal.
10 points?
10 points.
Great start.
Ooh.
60.
No, that's 50, that's 50. 60.
If you stand that up, that's 80. You know?
That's 120 points. Not bad.
Right, that's going to be a tough one to beat.
Not bad at all.
Right. Let's give this a go. Oh, what's that? 50?
50.
Yeah, I'll give you 50
Yeah,
for that one.
it's 50.
No, you're not getting
No?
that one. No way.
Oh, that was shocking.
50
50 points. That's clearly not my game.
So, yeah, you've lost.
Oh.
Good for all of
Hang
them.
on, let's
Okay.
straighten that up there. That is
50
bang
points.
in the middle. Ah,
I'd say 50.
50. All right. Okay, breathe. Sick. Whoa. Oh, dearie me.
So what's that, 110 points?
110 points.
Oh,
So the highest score was Adrian with 120.
Now you can do
So
boxing.
if you'd please accept this once in a lifetime, almost as good as a gold medal, 3 Crowns trophy.
Brilliant.
Congratulations, Adrian. So after that, we've realised we're not as skilled as we thought. I think it's safe to say Phil the Power Taylor has nothing to worry about. So let's recollect and have a quick break.
See you soon. Welcome back to the show. Now, we all love a good sing-song, don't we? You know, from Marvin Gaye to Lady Gaga, we've all got our favourite. Now, our next guest has a few influences and hopefully has an important message, what he wants to say about himself, his influences and the world.
Let us give a big welcome to the artist that is Dominic Hook. Welcome to the show, Dominic.
Thank you very much, thanks for having me.
So I saw you at the Homework Hotel last week and I thought you was fantastic. Everybody else commented on how brilliant you was.
Cheers.
Where did it all start? Where did it begin for you?
I'd love to say it was a nice story of listening to all my favourites and aspiring to be like them. But in fairness, it was my elder brother played guitar since before I was born.
Yeah.
And I've just grown up with a very competitive streak and wanted to be a bit better than him. I mean, obviously, I take influences from sort of Elvis and whatnot. I think Elvis himself pretty much started his genre and ran with it and pretty much developed his own style.
Yeah. So he's probably your biggest influence then, Elvis,
I'd
as well as your brother.
I'd say Elvis, Johnny Cash, that
Yeah.
sort of area.
That sort of time, yeah, brilliant. So, so your brother plays as well. Is he still playing then, or have you kind of surpassed him in terms of music?
We've sort of gone down different routes. It started off me trying to be just better than him, purely competitive. But yeah, he's more of an electric guitarist than and yeah, I went down the acoustic, lovey-dovey route.
Yeah. So do you play together at any point, or
Occasionally,
Yeah.
yeah.
you have a jam?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's always fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the next Hanson, but
Yeah.
we're close. Yeah.
So do you write your own music then, Dom?
Yeah, I started writing my own songs at sort of 15, and they were specifically just kept for myself, and I would never have the guts to perform them live. But yeah, I slowly started becoming more confident in my writing, and it's sort of gone from there.
Yeah. So you're looking at sort of developing this into a career, sort of looking at, you know, are we going to hear you on the radio or the TV in the near future?
I've already been on radio quite a fair bit. I've had some
cool.
airplay. With a couple of different tracks of mine, sort of original stuff.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's the dream, to sort of, not necessarily just to do gigs and whatnot, but for people to pay money specifically to come see me and my songs.
Yeah.
That's the dream, obviously.
Yeah, oh, brilliant. So what are you doing at the minute? You sort of gigging in the local area?
Yeah, I'm gigging as much as I can do, and I think an important thing about being a musician is to try and get your face out as much as possible and for people to hear your own songs,
Definitely. So do you have a quite a strong fan base then in the local area?
It's getting there. I mean, I've got some the day and age we're in at the moment. It's all internet and sort of that's the way it's going and how you publicise yourself. I've got quite a few videos on YouTube. I did a video for Young Beats, which is a little thing, and I mean that video is in its sort of 10,000. So
brilliant.
That's getting there and sort of
building up.
Fingers crossed. It's a sort of slow process, but as long as you work hard at it, you tend to sort of see results after a while.
Oh, brilliant. Well, Dom, we know you know your music, so we kind of wanted to test you a little bit on your music knowledge, if that's all right. Do you want to take part in the next part of the game of the show?
Right, the rules are pretty simple. One of us will mime the introduction to a song, sort of the intro, like an intros round. We'll take it in turns, and whoever gets the most points wins. You want to give it a go?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Am I going first?
Okay, I'll go first, and we'll pass it round.
Go.
Okay, so let's think of a good one. Yeah. Dum da dum dum da dum da dum dum da dum.
Now that's got to be Marvin Gaye. The Grapevine.
Yeah,
very quick,
yeah.
very
that
good.
was quick.
Right, okay. Right.
Let me think.
We're gonna have to make it harder this time.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I've got one. Do-do-dum, do-do-do-dum, do-do-dum, do-dum, do-do-do-dum, do-do-do-dum, do-do-dum, do-dum. Do-do-do-do-dum.
This is right on the tip of my tongue.
Rotterdam by Beautiful South.
Oh
gosh.
There we are.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it my go?
Yeah,
All right, go on then.
I think this song, it should be a law that you're not allowed to sing this song without doing this sort of head movement.
Okay, the proper
Pull
funk
out
track then.
Bum da dum ba da bum bum ba da dum bum ba da dum bum ba da bum ba da dum bum ba da bum.
Do that again. Do that one again. Do that again.
Keep going.
Bum ba dum ba da dum bum ba da bum ba da dum bum ba da bum ba da dum bum ba da bum.
I don't have a clue.
It's.
You give up?
I'm gonna kick myself for not getting this.
It's Rage Against the Machine.
Oh,
yeah, Killing in the Name of.
Never got that one.
Oh well, I think it's safe to say that Dominic won that game. I think it's time we had out another very special. This is second only to a Brit Award, Dom.
It's a stepping stone.
It's it. That's it. It's the rooftop. three crowns
that one's
trophy.
Yours. You can take that.
There we are. You see, not bad at all.
So thanks, Dominic. And I know I've heard your music. Fantastic. I'm sure everybody at home wants to hear your music. So would you perform for us at the end of the show?
Be a pleasure.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks. That's great, John. Right, Dom. Now, we have finished naming that tune, which I did pretty badly at, if you noticed. One of those songs was actually The Beautiful South, which is one of probably the most successful groups to come out of our city. So we're going to have a look around our historical town with Tom on his travels around the Hull Fish Trail.
Hiya, I'm Tom Fairie, and this week for our tourism treat we'll be looking at some of the interesting attractions in Hull, more specifically the Fish Trail and the history behind the fishing industry this beautiful city once had. So, I've got my map and I've got my pen. Let's go fishing. There are 41 sea creatures on the trail, and the only way to catch them all is by following the route and looking around all the pavements. If all of them caught, I will actually get a certificate on completion of the task. Tell you what, this is hard work and I've only just started. So let's take a quick break and head over to the Maritime Museum, just over there. The Maritime Museum originally is known for fishing and shipping attractions, opening up in the early 1900s in Pickering Park. Its current location is based in the Docks Offices building in the city centre of Hull and moved in 1974. There are a couple of attractions we looked at. The Boston Seafire is actually a steam trawler. It was built in 1948 in Beverley by Welton and Gemmell for the Boston Deep Sea Fishery and the ICC Co Limited. With a triple expansion engine, she was the first British trawler to be fitted with radar. In the actual museum, there were a lot of information about Hull, the fishing trade and whaling. I was there for hours reading about Hull and the history behind this beautiful city. For more information, please visit the city of Hull and the arts and culture this city holds. This area was a large market area, known for the sale of fish, known as Marketplace. Just down there was one of the last standing markets that sold lots and lots and lots of fish. Let's go and have a look. Here we are outside the famous Trinity Market of Hull, where they sell meat, fruit and a number of other items, but more specifically, fish. So let's go and see what all the fuss is about. Down here and visit the Arctic Corsair, which is now the last survivor of Hull's massive sidewinder trawling fleet. The side-widening fish trawler is over 190 feet in length. It is propelled by a diesel engine and has up to 24 shipmates. Here's a little fact for you guys. In 1973, the Arctic Corsair broke the world record for the landing of cod and haddock from the White Sea in Russia. Since 1999, it is sat on the river as a floating museum. I've always wanted to swim with sharks. This is it, number 41, the Zander. I've officially completed the fish trail. Now, I want to go and see some real fish, so I'm going to go and collect my certificate, see you guys at the deep.
Now that looks like a lot of hard work, but quite an adventure. Now we're going to speak to our location reporter, Tom, on how he feels after his journey on the fish trail.
Welcome back to the studio, Tom.
Thanks for having me.
And that was your quest there. Right, well, I'm very proud to present you with this on behalf of Hull City Council. Tom's very own certificate, so that he's successfully completed
Thank you very much.
the fish trail. If you'd like to show that up to camera one over there, all the people
to,
at home can see.
I'll put it up next to my degree.
Next to your degree, it's that much of an achievement.
Yeah.
Great. Well, so Tom, obviously we saw your clip there of a little bit of your quest around the city of Hull. Tell us all about the fish trail, for those at home who maybe have not heard of it, and just fill us in.
Basically, it's a great way to get young kids involved to understand the history of Hull and the fish trail and the fishing industry, via the fish trail. I think it's great. Basically, it starts off in the town centre, and you go all around the city of Hull, the marina, the old town, following fish, and you get given a map. You have to find the location of the fish, where it is on the map, and then there's like X amount of fish to find.
Right, okay.
And then you get that one, and you put it on the map, and then you find the next one, and the next one. They're all in different places, and it gets really good.
Yeah.
There was one fish in the opposite Princess Quay, and it started on the floor, and then you looked at the wall, and it's on the wall, and it's like it's jumping out of the water and it's really good, and some really quirky spots to go and have a look at.
Fantastic. So it's good fun for all the family then?
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I think it's great for kids as well, especially. I feel like museums and things like that aren't really interesting for kids now. It's not a very cool place to go, but to grab someone or go out and do that for the day, I think it's educational and it's just fun at the same time.
Yeah, it's great things to do between, because obviously the fish trail does go through quite a few historical places, and it bypasses quite a lot of the museums in the city as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We went to the Maritime Museum. That was really good. I loved the Arctic Corsair. That was brilliant.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
The fact that you can still see it as it is, and and that was what went out before, and it was just amazing. And actually, that opened, so the public can go around and have a look.
They can go right inside the ship.
Yeah, you can actually go and have a look. That was really interesting. And going down to the docks as well.
Yeah.
There was a big sort of engine inside of like a cage on the marina near the train, where the train dock was.
Yeah, an old engine from one of the old ships.
Yeah, that's it. And you can see how it used to work, and that explains it all there. So it's through everything supported by
a really good educational trip. I mean, obviously there's the other place. Does it bypass Wilberforce's home?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it went through there. We didn't go inside or anything.
Yeah.
We followed the fish, and then as you go towards the old town as well.
Yeah.
They've got all the fish on the floor on the pavement, so you jump in one to one to the other. And
brilliant. So you think maybe it's a keeper for the city council? Because I mean, people don't normally think, oh, Hull, big tourist town, but you think this is a really good thing to show off the hidden gems which are in our old historical places?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's quite an unknown thing as well. I don't think a lot of people have done the fish trail. I feel like schools should go on trips and actually do the fish trail and then have a little quiz at the end, and it could really sort of get involved with schools.
Brilliant, yeah. So definitely recommended then.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, as you can see, Tom managed to get round the whole of the trail, finding all 41 fishes. So we thought we'd test your knowledge, see how much you were paying attention. So Laura's got something ready for you.
Yeah, we've got a little game just for you, Tom, called Guess That Place. So basically, I've got a few places, and you've just got to name what it is and where it is, and then you score a point, and you could be a winner.
Okay.
So, yeah.
A good prize as well.
So I'll start with Calum. Seeing as you're more experienced, put you under the pressure a little bit. So I'll start with Calum.
Oh, okay. That's a tough one to start off with.
It is quite a tough one, actually.
I don't know his first name. I know he was one of the... he was he the first official mayor of Hull?
I'll give you that, seeing as you don't know his
I know
name.
it's near the river, but I can't remember his name.
I'll give you half a point for that. So basically, it's Sir William de la Pole.
De la Pole, of course.
Yeah, near the Hull Marina. And he was the wealthy wool merchant and the first mayor of Hull. So, yeah. Interesting stuff. So this one's for you, Tom, for a point.
I know it's Amy Johnson.
Lightning.
I'm trying to think where it is. Can
you recognise any of the surroundings?
I'm trying to have a look. I'm thinking Prince's Quay, but then
it's close.
Go on, give it to me. I can't.
It's actually outside Prospect Centre. She was the first woman to qualify as a ground engineer.
Oh wow!
So half a point. So you both drawing so far. Callum, this is for a point to take the lead.
Oh my word! I get the tough ones now. Well, he's obviously having a good time. I know that's Hull New Theatre.
Yeah.
Fantastic place. I have no idea who he is.
You don't know
He's
who
obviously
he
an
is?
entertainer of some kind.
Okay, I'll give you half a point
Half
for
a
that.
point.
It's David Whitfield. He was born in the 50s, singer of the first British solo artist, and a gold disc for selling 1 million records.
Wow.
So, yeah. Right, Tom, taking the lead with this one.
Oh, it's pressure. Is that is it in the train station?
It's in the train station, yeah.
I just really can't remember his name. I even tried to shake his hand as well.
But you never read the plaque.
I cannot remember his name, no.
It's Philip Larkin.
Larkin, yes.
You should know from all the frogs we had a few years ago. Yeah, Philip Larkin was an English poet and novelist, and he was actually a librarian at the University of Hull. So after that thrilling game of Guess That Place, it looks like there's a draw, but I think the deserved winner is for our fish trail leader. So that goes to you.
Well done, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Right, thanks a lot. We'll be going to a break now, so we'll see you all very soon. Sit tight. Welcome back. Now for our last segment, we'll be talking to local girl Nanette Thompson about the new sports that she's taken up called roller derby.
Hi Nanette, thanks for coming on to the show. So you're welcome. So I didn't know what roller derby was before this interview, so could you explain to us what the sport actually is?
Yes, it's a full contact sport played on roller skates. There's 2 teams of 5, and one person from each team has to get through the pack of people on a track to score points.
Oh, brilliant. So it's quite a physical sport then. Does it ever get violent at all with you being sort of trying to barge by and stuff?
There have been a few injuries. The first thing you're taught is to fall safely, and you wear full protective gear, so you have elbow pads and wrist pads, knee pads, helmet and mouth guard.
Oh, right, yeah. So you're trying to get into, is it the Hull Angels at the minute?
Yes.
So what do you have to undergo to get into the team?
You do a cycle of training, and at the end of it you take a minimum skills test, which is set by the Roller Derby Association for the UK. Yeah. And there's quite a lot to have to do.
Yeah, quite an intense process.
Yes.
Then. Yeah. So, like, because I've never heard of it before, is it quite a developing sport? Is it sort of something that's quite becoming more and more popular?
Yes, it's really started taking off in the last couple of years. Yeah. Seems to be more and more teams.
Yeah.
The team that I'm training to join have an intake every 12 weeks.
Oh, right, yeah. So we can all sort of come down and test our skills in the roller derby then?
Yes, yeah. Anybody's welcome to come along for the training when it starts each session, as long as you're over 18.
Yeah. So where do you train and where do you sort of, set your games, as it were?
Most of the training is at the Bonus Arena on Walton Street near the KC Stadium.
Yeah.
And a lot of the games are held there as well.
Yeah.
They've got a game coming up soon on the 28th of April, which is an open game, so it means people can come and watch.
Yeah, so do we get tickets or...?
Yes, you can buy the tickets from the website, if you just type in Hull Angels Roller Dames.
Oh, who are they playing then?
They're playing against Sheffield team.
Against
so
one
it
in
should be
Sheffield.
quite interesting.
Oh yeah, so it's quite a local game then, so that should be fun. When you're looking to sort of get in then, when is it that when you'll pass these sort of tests that you have to undergo?
I've got another test in 2 weeks' time, and I've got about 5 things left to pass, so hopefully I should pass this time and then get into the team.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I'm sure we'll see you in the team and then, we can all come down and watch you. Yes. So thanks ever so much for letting us know what roller derby is, Nanette.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nanette. Well, that's it, I'm afraid, for this week's show, but do not worry, next week we're going to have loads more fun-filled facts and fun for you from all over our city.
Yep, we'll be looking at the 33rd London Marathon and what you need to complete the 26.2-mile race.
For all our music lovers out there, we'll be taking a trip to local music venue and attraction, Fruit, down Humber Street.
And also we'll be looking at the Humber Bridge to find out more about the structure and what that means to our country.
We will also be looking at the independent movie scene in our area, what it means to the industry and how it's getting on.
Sounds like a very interesting week. Looking forward to it.
We would like to say a huge thank you to our crew and to our guests, Adrian, Tom and Dominic, and especially for you guys at home for watching.
To end us now, we'll have a special performance from the spectacular Dominic Hook.
Enjoy, guys. See you later.
Bye.
One beer later and there's just tears in my eyes, thinking of how to get you back in all the white lies. The white lies. 4 beers later and I'm still sat there at the bar, telling all my friends about the first time you kissed my lips in the back of your car. In your car. After 10 sambucas, every girl in the room looks like her. So I drank